Hey YouTube family, what's up? This your boy Ray Mack. Today we're going to do something special, y'all. We're going to do some strawberry lemonade cobbler. You heard me right, strawberry lemonade cobbler. So I got 2 containers of strawberries. All right, now I'm going to move these out of the way and just show you a little bit more of these key ingredients for this here recipe. So the next thing that I have here, I got some puff pastry, and this is what we're going to use for the crust. Some Pepperidge Farm puff pastry. And I'm telling you, y'all, you got to try this here if you never used puff pastry before for cobblers. I did this a few times. The next thing that I'm going to use to make this the strawberry lemonade is this right here, some Country Time strawberry lemonade. All right, and I'm going to definitely leave the measurements for you guys below. And I got another some more ingredients that we're going to add into this, but right now let's go ahead and get into the video, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'll be using to make this here Country Time strawberry lemonade cobbler for you guys. So let's get into it right now. All right, YouTube, now let me show you guys exactly how I pretty much get these strawberries prepared. So I already went and I cleaned and I washed some of these here strawberry, and I went and I just start pre-cutting some of these strawberries, but I just want to show you exactly how I prepare these things, all right? So the tools that I use to cut these strawberries, you can either use either or. So I got this here scoop. You got a small end to the scoop and you have a large end to the scoop. You can find these at any Walmart, thrift store, whatever the case may be. I found mine at the thrift store because I'm just that lucky. All right, the other thing I got is just a plain old knife, okay? So this is how I pretty much do it. I take the small end of the scoop, all right, and I go inside the crown of the strawberry. This is the crown, the white part, I mean the green part. And I just embed this here scoop and I just spin that strawberry around, pull it, and that's it. And then I just trash the crown. And now, as far as slicing this baby up, I just take it in fourths. I cut it one way straight down the middle, and then on top of that, I just go the other way, and that's your fourths, all right? That's how I do it with the scoop. Now, using the knife part of this is basically the same, but it's easy as well. I just go straight down that crown and just put it over where it stands straight, and then just hit it down the middle, and again, just get the fourths, all right? So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the rest of these, and when I finish the rest of these, we're going to go ahead on and finish up this here recipe for you guys, because I'm telling you right now, if you never had strawberry, listen to what I'm telling you, if you never had strawberry, all right, lemonade before, trust and believe me, you're definitely going to be in for a treat. Yes, Lord, I'm trying to tell you, you really are going to be in for a treat. So let me go ahead and prepare the rest of these, and then what I'll do is I'll just come right back and show you guys exactly what we're going to do next. So don't go nowhere. So right now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and prepare this here puff pastry, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to go ahead and just open this baby right on up out of the box. And in this puff pastry you got 2 sheets that comes with it. All right, now sometimes whenever we're doing cobblers, some people, they put just one topping on it, you know what I'm saying, as far as the crust goes. But if you countryfied about like me, man, we was raised up on watching the elders make a bottom crust and a top crust. So what I want to do at this particular point in time, because of the time constraint, I'm just only going to use one, and this is just going to go on top of the cobbler itself. All right, so I'm just going to save this other one, and I'm going to use this one for future uses. All right, so now since we got our puff pastry open up out of the box, I want to take some of this here all-purpose flour, and I want to just get out a little scoop, and I just want to sprinkle some of this here flour on my clean surface. Y'all heard me right, I did say clean, because I don't want y'all food police to come at me, because I know how y'all get at times. All right, and you don't have to worry about how much flour you put, but just put a little bit. You're not going to need a whole lot down there, just something to dust it up to keep it from sticking on the counter, because as you can see, some of this puff pastry has already got some flour on it already. So the thing that I want to do is just put it on that flour, all right? And I have me a rolling pin, and I just want to go ahead and thin this pastry out as thin as I could get it. I want to go one way long, and then I want to go the other way. Okay, try your best not to try to rip it. Try your best not to rip it, because I got a nice little pan that I'm going to use, but I want this to fill that pan up. So I just want to get it to be thin as I could get it. Because if anybody know about the puff pastry, it's going to rise whenever you're cooking it. All right, so this is about where I want it. So what I'm gonna do now is I just want to take the pastry and just roll it pretty much over the pan, and I'm gonna set this to the side. All right, that's what I want to do, and I'm just gonna set this over to the side, and I'm gonna clean this up right here. I got to clean this mess up, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, YouTube, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my strawberries, okay, and I have my cast iron baking pan. And you could use a good, nice little baking pan for this. I'm pretty sure if you use like 2 things of containers of strawberries, you probably wouldn't have to go as shallow as I am right now. Smaller pan would work, but this is what I have. So I'm putting them in the cast iron. I got my stove set on medium-high heat. Okay, get that top out of there. So I got it on medium-high heat. And now what I want to do is just spread them out. So I have right now, just to start out with, is 1 cup of sugar. And I just want to spread that sugar right on the strawberries. So that's 1 cup of sugar. And I'm going to taste as I go, because if I need more sugar, I'll go ahead and add more. But right now, that's all I'm using is 1 cup for right now. Now I'm going to take some of the Country Time lemonade, and I'm going to put in at least, let's see, I'm going to start off with a cup. Start off with a cup. All right. So that's a cup of Country Time. Now, with that, I'm gonna add in some cornstarch as well. So I got me some cornstarch, and I'm just gonna say probably a tablespoon of cornstarch. So I'm also going to add in probably about 2 tablespoons of butter. Just want to mix this up. And the only thing I want to do is I want this to come to, you know, the juice to get thickened. Now I want to add at least around about a good teaspoon of salt. And all we want to do is let this come to a boil, and at the same time we're going to constantly stir it, all right, until our sauce is thickened. And I'll tell you exactly what we're going to do after that. All right, so at this point, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to go ahead and just taste this. And this is good because what I want to do is just put that pastry up there and it's going to soak up some of this here juice. This is where we want it, right here. So this consistency, I'm going to turn the heat off. I'm turning the heat off right now. And this is where I want it, right here. Because when we continue to cook it in the oven, it's going to thicken up. So now I'm going to take our pastry. Just drape it right on top. That's all I want to do. All you have to do is just let the thicker ends stay out there on the edge. Because this is where it's going to happen at, right here. Don't worry about this. So I just want to make a little vent hole. So I have some melted butter and just want to baste it with some of this here melted butter. So as you can see, I'm hitting the edges first. I want this nice and buttery on the edges. Then I'm gonna come on the top lightly, trying not to pierce it. This is gonna give us that golden brown and the flakiness of this puff pastry. Now that puff that you can see is because it's still on top of the stove on that eye, and that's the reason why it's puffing like it is. So I'm gonna take it off here and place this baby right on up in the oven. So let's go ahead and get it in the oven right now. So I have my oven preset at 375 degrees, and I just want to place it in here until the crust browns, and that's it. So we'll be back. All right, y'all, so this is the Cobbler, strawberry lemonade Cobbler. I want to show you guys, man, look at that crust right there. So now what I want to do, I want to take me some of this here butter that I do have left. And all I want to do is just spread it right on top. I want to make this, let some of this butter get into the flakiness of this here puff pastry. And I'm being careful to where I don't mess up the pastry itself. And when I tell y'all that this thing smells good, it smells fantastic. All you need is some vanilla ice cream with this. And it's just that easy and simple. Not a whole lot to put into this. So we're gonna let this baby cool down before we really dig into this here. And as you can see, y'all, she is looking somewhat pretty daggone good. I'm trying to tell you. So look at the crust. See how those edges look? That's gonna be the best part of this here cobbler. Them edges. It's gonna be the best part. Like we say, down here in the South, we usually throw a bottom crust on it, but some people be like, oh, you don't put no bottom crust on no cobbler. Hey, it's your cobbler. You do what you want to do. I'm trying to tell you. So let me let this thing cool down before we really dig into it. And it looks so daggone good. Oh, wee. All right, y'all. Be right back.